So this is our March camp this weekend, and we just have our horn line here. Our percussion and guard are off doing WGI and indoor percussion and everything. So it's just horn line, so it's really intimate weekend where we get to meet everyone, make sure that we're building a good culture and making sure we're setting the standard across the horn line of what is expected for the rest of the season.
So far, it's been absolutely amazing. I know we were all itching to get back to see each other just because we don't have a February camp, so we have 2 long months of us just working on our own, so it's really nice to be able to get back with everybody, see the improvements, and really find our section sounds.
We've been really active in our Facebook groups this year, and it's been really cool to see people post, okay, I'm working on this excerpt. I'm not as good as this right now, but I'm working on it. And then seeing the progression going, leading up to camp, and also having that excitement and encouraging each other, that's been really great. So letting all that energy just kind of show up in this March camp.
It's been an interesting process. We have about 6 weeks in between camps where we really focus on the individual preparation for all the different members. We have a variety of assignments that we assign them, both visually and musically, to get them prepared for camp. Now, when we get here, we're really focused on Friday night and throughout the day Saturday and preparing for brass ensemble on Saturday night. That's where the sections really start to gel together, really start to learn how to find their section sound. And then once we get to Saturday night brass ensemble, it's about really preparing that package and getting everything really ready, and for the staff and the members to get an idea of what this whole thing is gonna look like when we get to Forest City for move-ins.
The attitude of this horn line, especially with the vets, and for people who have, for myself, who have been a part of 18 and 19, and for people who are just here last year as well, are coming back this year and wanting more for themselves and more for the horn line and more for the corps. They expect more from themselves on an execution level.
We are in a much better place than I think in previous years. Just the drive that people have, that accountability that we've been put onto us, that high accountability has really pushed us to want to do better now, because if we put in all the work now, once we hit spring training, we're gonna kick butt. It's gonna be amazing.
The underlying tone I like this year is just really eager. People are so ready, and it's been nice to see that consistently, because it's not, it kind of peaks in when we get close to a camp, but even still in between camps, there's still that energy, that bubbling of we're ready to take on the summer. And of course, everyone is ready, but it's cool to see how Blue Stars are doing it the way the Blue Stars do it.
The horn line is in a fantastic place. We have tons of we have a great mix of veteran leadership and veteran members and experienced performers from all different parts of the marching arts activity, from other drum corps, from colleges. The horn line's in a great place, and this weekend we're going to be playing the first 3 productions. So we're about 50% of the way through the show. Well, if you've been watching the Blue Stars the last couple of years, this is the 3rd year for this design team. So what you can expect is something very creative, something very exciting, something very interesting and different and unique, just like you've seen from the last couple of years from the Blue Stars. Feel like the drum corps is really kind of still molding this identity with this design team, and it's really exciting to kind of come in on this train that's kind of already moving and be a part of it. We have tremendously creative and talented designers, and all we got to do is execute what they give us. So it's a really exciting process to be a part of. The members are responding tremendously well to all 3 movements that we've been given. The first and second movement are very technical. There's a lot of notes getting thrown around, and the kids are really picking it up and really digging deep and hitting that standard that we expect them to hit. So they're really excited about it, and so are we as a staff. It's just, everyone's excited. We got a really good team of people. We got a great group of kids. We have great admins, volunteers. The Blue Stars organization is just moving forward like a machine right now, and it's really exciting.
I know it's a very stereotypical answer, but I want us to be the best Blue Stars horn line that we've ever been. We're starting off really well.
I'm not a big guy when it comes to numbers and anything, but doing your personal best and believing that your best can always be improved will get you into a growth mindset. And if we get to the end of the season, if you can look back and say, I gave my best effort and I had a good attitude throughout the season, it'll be a successful summer.
So I would say that it is be the best Blue Stars that we can be. And honestly, that kind of looks like having a musical, expressive, emotional moment together. Not that necessarily we are emotional, but we are conveying that because we're performing artists. We have people who are visually performing, people who are musically performing, people who are doing both. And having that unification as a group and having that on a consistent basis, I think, would mean a successful season.